Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the QC process using the QC file checker and the Validator tool. This is a requirement by the FDOT every time you do a submittal. You're supposed to check your files, make sure they are within compliance. Everyone's using the same labels, same file names, etc., etc. The first thing you're going to do is compile your files. I created a fake submittal folder, and you create a CAD file with a FM number in the front. And in here, you're gonna put all the files that you're gonna submit. So copy everything from your working folders, send it over here, your drainage, your roadway, etc. Uh, Very important, copy the meta info folder because this is required for the reports. The reports are gonna be saved in there, and you need to send that with each submittal. Make sure you only copy over the files that you're actually gonna send. Don't bring anything with PDFs or working folders or things that you use as reference because they're not going to give you, you're not going to send them and they're going to give you an error when running the reports. Now, to run the QC project, you need to be inside a file. Doesn't matter which file it is. It is located in the FDOT ribbon bar. It's right below QC Quick. You click it, you're going to navigate to your submittal folder, which is in my desktop in this case. And this tool is going to check each CAD file to make sure they are within compliances. And the FDOT requires 90% compliances, which means that you're supposed to be using the right levels, the right colors, the right symbology, the correct names for the folders, for the files. Make sure they are placed in the correct discipline. This might take a while depending on how many files you have. Once the QC checker finishes, you're going to get this text file. And this is one of the reports that you're going to need. It basically checks every file in your folder and you make sure it's within compliance. For the FDOT, you need to be 90% or above. Now, I only have 14 or 15 files in these examples, but sometimes you're going to have hundreds of them. And you have to check each one of them to make sure they are within 100% or 90%. And it can get a little tricky. So I have a trick. I press Control F to do the find command, and I type the word compliance. And every time I click next or enter, it's gonna highlight the word compliance. So I just look at the number next to it. So 100, this one says 0 because it says that it's not in the correct discipline. That's an easy fix. Uh, but this is one of the examples that the way you don't lose you don't miss any of the files by accident. So just click pressing next and then just look at the number next to it. It just speeds up the process. This is another file that is not within compliance. It's a drainage files that it's about 60%. It has the wrong levels on it. So we're gonna fix those two errors and then we're gonna run the QC process again. Once you're done, you can close this text file. It gets saved into the metadata folder, but we're gonna overwrite it with a new one. We're gonna open one of the non-compliance file, which is this one. I already have it open. And we can do the QC check, quick QC. It only checks this file, the one that I have open already. This is a good practice to be doing. Always check your files to make sure they're compliant. And this one, as you can see, is in the wrong level. It says pipe culvert EX, which that stands for X16 cross section, but this is not a cross section drawing. This is a plan drawing. So all those files need to be changed into a plan section. So you select all of them, right click, fix by level, and then just find the correct level. In this case will be pipe culvert EP for X16 plan. You click that, press OK, and it should all be 100% compliant now. This process might take a while, but since it's a small file, it should be relatively quickly. Uh, Once it's done, it says 100%, but I like to always run the QC again, because sometimes there are some bugs, and as you can see, it's 100% compliant. We had another error. We had a file that was placed in the wrong discipline folder, so this is a simple fix. Just go to the drainage, just cut the motif file and put it in the roadway where it's supposed to be, and that should take care of it. Now we're gonna open another ORD file again. I'm just gonna open the one that we had open before, and we're gonna run the same process again, the QC project. You're gonna navigate to your submitted folder, which in my case is still in the desktop. Select your folder and run the program. Again, this might take a while. I only have 15 files, so it's gonna be quick, but it might take, 5 minutes sometimes. And now we get a new text document. This one overwrites whatever you had before, so we don't need to delete the other one. And again, Control F, type the word compliance, and search to make sure we don't have anything non-compliant files. Just click next, and we're done. We can close this file now. It's automatically saved. Now we're gonna run the Validator tool. You should have a folder with your FDOT state kit. Inside there's this tool that it's a double check for the QC and also checks not only for CAD files but anything else. If you have Excel files that are missing, if you have it in the wrong folder, and it's the same thing. You navigate to your project. It also looks to make sure that you have a QC project done already. So this is step 2. Navigate to your folder. And as long as you have everything green, it should be good to go. If you have anything red, just go back and fix it. Files in white are okay. Once everything passes, you can just go to the top and create a report. And it creates a website, a web page, that this is what the reviewers look for. Make sure that everything is in the right place, right folder, right level. And this gets saved alongside the QC report inside your meta info folder and inside the submitted folder you're going to send. And this is the one that we just created right now. And pretty much you're done. That's it.